WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they play against the Washington Mystics. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. Well, the better seed winning game one, holding serve at home.
These home fans know they have to be that extra factor tonight to extend this series.
No doubt. So I expect their home squad to come out with fire and a lot of passion.
Goes to Washington. Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. Off target from outside. And here's Banham. A kick out to Hayes. Pass to Banham. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Stevens. Shoots over Austin. Shakira Austin with the block. Oop, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. Just an incredible read on defense to come up with that block.
You know, it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, high energy plays like that.
Here's Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
And I think Atkins is the type of player that is equally effective on or off the ball.
Outside Hayes. Stevens the screen. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Knocks down the first one. She hits both from the stripe. First quarter, just over a minute played. Now Vandersloot. Austin with it. And stolen by Azurá Stevens. Here's Cannon, guarded by Jackson. Yep, that one goes.
A playmaker in the backcourt. Hayes moving it to the open teammate.
Here's the Mystics with the ball. Vandersloot outside. Here's Austin. New York with the rebound.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Here's Banham. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. But he got lucky.
Now here's Jackson. 5 on the clock. Here, Austin, high post. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Opportunistic shot by Austin. Finds the mid-range look and doesn't waste it.
Pass to Banham. Fires from deep. No luck on that one.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Austin. She's guarded by Stevens. The jump hook. Here's Boston. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for Washington, Aaliyah Austin, shooting 1.
one misses.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Now here is Hayes. Atkins grabs the board.
And now they're 1 for 5 to start this game. Having trouble getting it going.
Pass to Austin. Vandersloot launches it. They get it back. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, defensively, you have to box out Boston. He was too good on the glass.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, full stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Tiffany Hayes for three. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Up top, Vandersloot. To the inside. And that one's good. Austin.
But you all see that painted area. Hit belongs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down there.
New York trailing here. Pass to Griner. Outside Hayes. Stevens, guarded by Austin. Hayes. And the layup is good.
Makes a good team a great team. It's Hayes' intensity that gets her whole team going.
Screen by Austin. Courtney Vandersloot attacking. Soft touch off the glass.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Banham. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Putting up solid assist numbers out of the 2 position. Hayes, a good mover to the ball.
And Washington has possession. A 4-point game. Pass to Jackson. Boston sets a screen. Atkins. She's guarded by Hayes. Back to Austin. Jackson outside. Atkins. Three-pointer. Stevens grabs the board. Outside Hayes.
Right here.
Jacks up a three. It's good. It's her second basket. She's shooting 2 for 4.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from 3.
Vandersloot outside. From past the arc. Pass to Jackson. Here's Austin. She's guarded by Griner. Run deep, Ariel Atkins. Unable to get that one to go.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
To the middle. A nice shot by Griner.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Pass to Austin. Now Boston. Back to Austin. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
Here's Banham. Vandersloot defending. And here's Banham. To the wing on the left. Lets the three fly. And it's Austin with the rebound.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
Atkins. Boston. She's guarded by Griner. And it's blocked by Brittany Griner.
Quite simply, Griner is the most dominant interior defender we have ever seen. An intimidating presence.
The Mystics leading. Here's Vandersloot. Left side, Atkins. Up top, it's Austin. Vandersloot. Launches a three. Stevens grabs the board. Now Banham. Outside, Stevens. Pass to Griner. Yeah, count it.
What a physical presence down low. Griner's not afraid of anyone when she's around the basket.
Jackson outside. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Back to Jackson. Austin. Now here's Jackson. And stolen by Stevens. Here's Cannon, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Banham. The shot off that time.
She just has not gotten into the flow of this game. But, yeah, her teammates have certainly done their part today, but she just hasn't gotten into the flow of this game. And it's been tough to see.
Clock at 6. Outside Atkins. Over Hayes. And another miss by Washington. Pass to Banham. Back to Griner. They double team Brittany Griner. And here's Cannon. Now Banham. Guarded by Jackson. Banham, no good. Now here's Atkins. Inside. Here's Austin. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Liberty out in front, up 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been fun to watch. Everybody out there looking to make the extra pass in the first quarter.
I'll tell you what stands out for me. It's been a total team effort out there. Just fantastic basketball being played.
Pass to Carlton. Jefferson with the steal. Good. First shot, first basket. Washington trailing. Here's Carlton. Vandersloot with it. Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Charles. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He just assumes he's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
To the paint. Here's Mack. And she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
That one's off. Both teams deciding to change it up. She hits the second from the line. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Vandersloot for 3. The rebound by the Liberty. Here's the pick. Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's Talbot. Outside Charles. The Mystics again can't hit.
First personal foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
New York leading. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Stevens. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
And the Mystics call time here. Here's Charles. Tight defense on her. Charles the screen. Looking to end the run. Banham with the rebound. Ionescu left side. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Caldwell. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. And it's Hayes missing. Now here's Carlton. She's guarded by Hayes. Now Carlton. Pass to Vandersloot. Shot clock at 6. Turner a screen. There's the 3. Vandersloot, no good.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Banham. Pass to Ionescu. The three-pointer, no good.
That's definitely a situation where you want to make sure you don't give her too good of a look.
Absolutely, and the defense better not relax because she might hit that one next time.
From deep, buries the long-range jumper.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Now here's Carlton. Back to Vandersloot. Trying to get back on track. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. And so it's New York with it. Outside Hayes. Pass to Ionescu. Charles with the block.
An intimidating shot-blocking presence. Charles is able to read the opponent and react accordingly.
Hits it from three-point range.
Fantastic pass. He made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Timeout called to Liberty. Here's Banham. Pass to Ionescu. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. Vandersloot covered by Ionescu. Vandersloot outside. Now here's Austin. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Ionescu. Stevens the screen. New York, no good that time either.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Pass to Carlton. Atkins. And here's Austin. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
First personal foul.
I like how Austin answers the defensive intensity, going right at them.
Washington Mystics. Shakira Austin. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
And she sinks the second. And the Liberty with possession here. Their defense has allowed only 4 points in the quarter. Left side, Hayes. And Ariel Atkins gets a foul. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Well, she's got 2 fouls now and really has to play in control for the rest of this half.
And here's Banham. Shot clock at 5. Hayes. There's the triple.
Tried to get it going, but the shots simply haven't been dropping for her.
Pass to Banham. Tries again. Rebounded by the Mystics. Jackson outside. Boston. She's guarded by Hayes. They double team Aaliyah Boston. They get it back. Takes the 3. The Mystics again can't hit. New York leading. Now Banham. Outside Hayes. Banham. Pass to Griner. Hayes. She drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
When she gets it in her head that she's going to score, it's very hard for the defense to do anything about it.
Here's Ariel Atkins outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily in the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Well, look, it's one thing when they're falling, but when you go cold in particular, you've got to get in there and mix it up.
Get some better looks.
Please, come on.
Now here is Stevens. Great D that time from Shakira Austin. Here's the Mystics with the ball. Jackson outside. Atkins the screen. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Outside Stevens. Pass to Banham. Hayes. Defended by Atkins. Tipped. Outside Hayes. Banham. Three-pointer. Jackson pulls it in.
You know, you watch her, and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Here's Banham. They get it again. Stevens, that's good.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Boston. Count that bucket.
It's not just the size of Boston, it's also her touch around the rim.
Here's Banham. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Stevens. The three, it's good from long range.
She's really getting involved in the offense here after being held without a single point in the first quarter.
Pass to Austin. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Mystics will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block right there.
Yeah, you got to bring that postseason intensity. It's so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Liberty, up by 7. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. And now the third quarter about to get going again. Tiffany Hayes really making a difference here.
She's the ringleader of their offense, and we saw that in the first half with the way she passed the ball. She kept everybody in step with each other.
And that's just the thing. She knows how to keep the offense balanced and just makes sure that there's always enough looks for everyone.
And it's New York's ball. They lead by 7. Banham. There's a screen by Stevens. Puts up a 3. Banham, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
Takes the 3. The shot misses.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
Pass to Boston. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Nice touch by Boston, controlling her power.
And the Liberty with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Hayes. Drills it from outside.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. Just 5 to shoot. Boston outside. Beyond the arc. That one's off. She's made 5 and missed 3 now. Pass to Banham. Stevens. Banham. Vandersloot defending. Back to Stevens. She hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, this is what you get with Stevens, right? A go-getter who wants to make an impact.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. Here's Vandersloot. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Atkins. And another miss by Washington. New York in the lead. Pass to Banham. Back to Griner. Austin with the steal. Outside Atkins. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Austin outside. This one for three. New York with the rebound. Griner with the ball. Pass to Cannon. Screen by Griner. Now Hayes. Here's Stevens. And it's Austin with the rebound.
Played some hard-nosed D in the paint there. Well done.
That really was a good job protecting the bucket. Held her ground nicely.
Now here's Vandersloot. Now here's Boston. Ariel Atkins on the wing. And she can't stop this drought. Another miss. Inside. A kick out to Hayes. Pulls up on the wing. It's good. And with that basket, she is now 5 for 9.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
Pass to Austin. Austin outside. Now Austin. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Well, Vandersloot's unselfishness is part of what makes her so special. She loves to create for others.
New York calls timeout.
Coach saw the players were getting winded and called time to give them a quick breather.
And here's Banham. Pass to Griner. Hayes. And a miss there on the triple. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now Vandersloot. And here's Ariel Atkins outside.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
For three, Tiffany Hayes. It is good, and it is her sixth make against 11 attempts.
That gives her her second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Jackson. Austin. Stevens grabs the board. And here's Hayes. Defended by Atkins. To the inside. Here's Cannon for three. Here's Griner. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, that might be the last player in this league you want to get an offensive board. At 6'9", Griner can get the ball back up and in real quick.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Austin. Over Stevens. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Right side, Hayes. And here's Banham. For three. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
Well, she's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been going for her tonight. You might want to avoid that shot for a while.
From deep, Ariel Atkins. Nailed from three-point land.
Watch out. Now that she's got her first three of the half, there might be more in store.
That's stolen by Boston. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Austin. Atkins. She's guarded by Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Atkins.
That's just a great job by Atkins, reading the defense and allowing the pick and roll to develop naturally.
plays. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Boston.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here's Atkins. 11 points in the game. Offensive board. Vandersloot outside. Here's the three. Here's Austin. Azare Stevens with some nice D.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Vandersloot with the steal. William Austin attacking. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Cannot let Shakira get the ball down low. Austin is too much to handle.
Shakira Austin. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And she makes both free throws. New York in the lead. Pass to Zondalesini. Mack. To the inside. Now Griner. And it's in.
Great communication between teammates there.
And here's Carlton. Caldwell. Pass to Austin. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Here's Zondalesini. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two.
First team foul. At the line for the Liberty, Natasha Mack. 2 shots.
The first one falls, so both teams making some changes here. And she can't with the second. Washington trailing. Carlton with it. Out to the right wing. Covered by Ionescu. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. Rebound New York. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Zondalesini. They set the screen. Back to Ionescu. Left side, Stevens. Zondalesini. From the arc. Rebound, Tina Charles. Here's Talbot. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Liberty out in front. They lead by 9. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Caldwell. Vandersloot, covered by Ionescu. Tina Charles for 3. Mack grabs the miss. And so it's New York with it. 9-point game. Ionescu outside. From outside the arc. And Carlton pulls it down.
Not her best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
Now Caldwell. Pass to Vandersloot. From downtown. Doesn't go that time.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now Stevens. Ionescu outside. No good from outside. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Vandersloot. The Mystics again can't hit. Down low. The kick out to Ionescu. Sinks the three-pointer.
Mercy, that was from deep range. Ionescu on the short list of players you want taking that one.
Pass to Caldwell. Vandersloot. To the paint. It's deflected. Here's Andalassini. Stevens. That's in. It's her fifth field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Vandersloot outside. Outside Charles. Offline with the three.
She has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside, and the rebound goes to the Mystics. Back to Vandersloot. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. Stevens the screen. And Sabrina Ionescu with the three.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now here's Charles. They need this. And another miss by Washington. And so it's New York with it. And here's Andalassini. Carlton defending. Fires from the wing. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Pass to Stevens. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Vandersloot. The Mystics again can't hit. Now Cannon. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's hauled in by Boston.
Yeah, she's got a great stroke. I mean, that one almost dropped.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot of times that she'll hit those shots no matter how tight the D is.
Deflected. Stevens, that's good.
And once Stevens finds her rhythm, she stays aggressive, which is a nightmare for opponents.
Pass to Boston. Caldwell. Charles. She's guarded by Stevens. Over to the wing. Clock at 4. Now here's Boston. No good again that time. Here's Ionescu. No good on the three. Vandersloot with it. Pass to Caldwell. Boston outside. The three. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. That shot off the mark.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
Now here's Vandersloot. Austin up top. Back to Vandersloot. Looking to end her cold spell. The offensive rebound. To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Boston. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Charles. Lays it up and banks it in.
A reliable interior scoring option. Charles plays with power and poise around the rim.
Pass to Mack. Now Cannon. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. The Mystics really having a tough go here. And here's Caldwell. Outside Charles. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was a good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And the Liberty call time here. Banham. Outside Stevens. Hayes. Bangs home the trifecta.
She's really getting it going right now. We know that she got one earlier, but she has a 3 in this half.
Vandersloot outside. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Pass to Austin. Rejected by Azurá Stevens.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Inside, Reiner. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Austin outside. Atkins. Vandersloot outside. 5 to shoot. And it's been a while, but she finally gets one to go.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Cannon. Back to Stevens.
Yeah, I love seeing bigs like Stevens that shoot well from the free throw line. And to me, it's really just a testament to their quest for perfection. They want to have all parts of their game be efficient. You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
And good on the second, so she makes both. And here's Washington. Pass to Talbot. Now here's Carlton. Connects from three-point range.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now here's Ionescu. D right on her. And here is Stevens. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Here's Talbot. And foul called as she misses, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul. At the line for your Washington Mystics, Stephanie Talbot. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so she hits both. And the Liberty with possession here. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass is on Delasini. Mack. Here's Ionescu. The 3 ball. That one doesn't drop. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Boston good.
Boston. Stephanie Talbot with the win.
And so it's New York with it. They lead by 17. Ionescu outside. And so the New York Liberty win the series and will move on.
And such a huge moment for this team, knowing that they have